They're among the league's powerhouse teams, presently in second place in the West.
And you know, for the Nuggets, they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
And I know it took a long time for people around the league to trust their success, but I don't think there's anybody left out there who doesn't think they're for real at this point.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Murray and Harris, the guards. Inside, it's the talented pair of Millsap and Jokic. And it's Barton in at the small forward spot. Free throw, good. Jokic. We know about the rookie wall, but Clark, for some, things really don't click until later in the season.
Yeah, that's a good point, Kevin. And again, a lot of factors go into that. How much are you playing? What kind of work are you doing? What's your role on the team? What's your opportunity within your team? All of those things can impact how you fare during the course of the season. And sometimes it's a matter of matchups for individual players, but all part of the fabric of the unpredictable nature of being a pro player.
Now here's LeBron. Millsap with the steal. Harris dishes to Millsap. Barton, no luck. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, they lost the momentum, and it's a bit surprising that one got away from them, because for long stretches they were the better team.
Well, if you only looked at the stat sheet, you'd have a hard time figuring out how they lost it. I mean, it was a case of a few small things, some of the intangibles that didn't go their way in the end.
And it's good for two.
And, this is where Millsap excels. I mean, a great interior scorer. He has the size and touch to pulverize defenses.
LeBron, that's a two-pointer. That one, no good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Pass to Jokic. Barton outside. Millsap trying to get open. And that one's good. Barton's got his first bucket of the night.
And, Barton's length is what really helps him score inside.
Here's Rondo. Buries it down low.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Harris kicks to Murray. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Murray's got his first 3 points of the game.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Poked away. The pass to Bullock. Now here's James, guarded by Harris. Over Murray. That one off the back iron and out. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. The shot's good from Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Let's send it out to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Mike Malone. David?
Well, Kevin, they need to get back on defense. He said the challenge of facing a fast break team like this is limiting transition points. And he told his players, if you're not running, you're sitting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Bullock kicks to Ingram. Over Millsap, cans the 12-footer.
So easy to see just how dangerous Ingram is in the pick and roll. I mean, his size, long arms, shooting, ball handling. The defense is in trouble when he's pick and rolling.
Now, here's Jokic. He's coming off a 22-point game against San Antonio. Shoots from 14, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Jokic has got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bullock kicks to Kuzma. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, in case anybody doubted it, the Lakers are still a premier destination for free agents. I mean, L.A. is L.A. Historically, the Lakers have done a good job making the most of the attraction of playing in L.A.
Now, gentlemen, two shots. Roof shots.
He misses the free throw. And the Lakers will seemingly always be a player in free agency.
Well, I think a big part of it is the appeal of the city and the glamour that comes with being in L.A., and not to mention the historical greatness of the franchise. I mean, the Lakers are a unique organization, not just in the NBA, but I think in all of sports.
And he's good on the second.
Kyle Kuzma is a guy who burst on the scene during his rookie year and is a fun player to watch. He's a guy that really has an outstanding all-around game.
Murray kicks to Plumlee. Harris looking it over. Back to Barton. Fires the three. Kuzma pulls it in. Lakers trail by 8. To the left side wing. And it's Bullock missing.
If you're a pro, you got to drain that shot. I mean, doesn't matter who you are, the defense left him wide open. Pros make those.
Poke loose. And it's the Lakers on the break. Ingram's running. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Feeds it to Harris. Back to Barton. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And, you know, these second-round picks that sometimes emerge as outstanding players, Will Barton, a case in point. As a matter of fact, he can give you the handbook for being an outstanding second-round pick because he's really pretty good at just about everything you need to do on the basketball court.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Barton. Averaging 12 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
Now here's Kuzma. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Jokic. 7th in assists, and he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. Free throw good, Kuzma. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. 8-point game. Last time they met was in Denver.
Yeah, a dominant win for them their last time in this matchup. And what jumps off the stat page was their advantage on the boards.
Yeah, they were overpowering it inside, and you've really got to like their chances, Greg, if they can replicate that tonight.
Now, here's Jokic. Off target with the jump hook. Rondo scanning the floor. That one misses. Plumlee with some nice D. Deep two from Murray. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Ingram attacking. It's good.
Hey, I know Ingram looks a little wispy and light, but his strength is deceptive.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
And that one falls for Ingram.
And really, guys, I can't put a ceiling on Ingram. I mean, with his length and his shooting stroke and work ethic, this is a guy who I think has the potential to be truly great.
Now here's Murray. He's coming off a 25-point game against San Antonio.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
Got to be more careful. Can't pick up 2 fouls this early on. You just can't.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Harris outside. Pass to Barton. Shot clock at 5. Outside for Murray. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. These are the top distributors of the basketball for the last 10 games as shown on the 2K leaderboard. LeBron James, #1.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
Lakers trail by 5. And it's McGee with the jam.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Jokic on the follow. Jokic has got 8.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Now here's James. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
And they were just struggling to stop him. They sent him to the line over and over, and the free throws were a big part of the game.
Here's Barton. Following the basket by LeBron James. Barton kicks to Jokic. But they recover it. And Murray with the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Now here is McGee. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. And he makes that one. LeBron's got his second basket of the night.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Now here's Plumlee. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Jokic finds Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Out to Ingram. Passes it to Rondo. McGee in the corner. Pass to Bullock. Over Harris. Plumlee with the rebound.
That's good offense. The shot didn't go down, but they'll live with that.
Ingram against Barton. Dishes to Plumlee. Murray the pass to Harris. And Plumlee kicks to Murray. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And now a 7-point Nugget lead. Timeout called the Lakers. Clark, we know you were a great athlete. Would you have enjoyed playing at the pace we're seeing in today's NBA style?
I hope I could have played in today's game. Again, I was not an uber athletic guy. Athletic enough to get things done on the court. Was a skilled basketball player more than a great athlete. So the athleticism of today might have challenged me a bit. But I still think I could have played and been effective in today's game.
I agree. Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Mike Muscala is checked in for LeBron. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Reggie Bullock. Muscala gets the bucket.
Yeah, Rondo just knows how to wheel and deal. Has that exceptional feel for when one of his guys is open.
Morris kicks to Craig. Back to Morris for the 3. Rebound by Muscala. And here's Caldwell-Pope. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 4. Got that bucket in no time at all. Rondo's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell-Pope. Love seeing that.
No good from Beasley.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
That gives them the lead. Rondo's got his third basket of the night.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Back to Morris. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. The Nuggets have had two chances at the line already, making them both.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. LA's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Rondo dishes to Caldwell Pope. Back to Rondo. And the pass to Hart. Just 5 to shoot. From 18 feet away, Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Craig kicks to Morris. Pass to Plumlee. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Beasley with it. Rebounded by McGee.
That's smothering defense. Chicken and gravy defense, not giving him an inch there. That's how you guard the inside. Yes, sir.
Now here's Rondo. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
Knocked loose. Morris kicks to Craig. It's Beasley on the wing. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And Beasley, here we go.
Kevin, let's take a look here to see where the Lakers rank in the NBA.
And you look at it, they've been running that fast break to perfection. Great quickness and stamina, and the determination really to attack and look for easy buckets in transition.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Textbook shooting from the stripe. Great form, soft release. Mark it up.
Morris against Rondo. Caldwell Pope outside. No good from outside.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Here's Craig. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The Nuggets have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Yeah, you just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
You know, it's one of the things coaches like least is giving away points. I mean, they've been a step late. They've been caught reaching. They've got to tighten things up at the defensive end.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
First free throw is good.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, his defensive quickness sets him apart.
Thomas checked in for Morris. And Caldwell-Pope drops them both. Here's Thomas. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Pass to Jokic. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Back to Thomas. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Boy, love the confidence Thomas has. Feels like he can score from anywhere, even deep inside the paint.
Rondo against Thomas. Pass to McGee. This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And he can't hit the second.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
It's all tied here in Los Angeles. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Nikola Jokic, a former second-round pick turned star in the league, talks about what the game means to him.
Basketball, like passion, love. Like that is the thing I play like when I know 4, 6, 7 years old. I don't know. Like basketball is always in my life. That like I think it's passion. I think it's passion.
In basketball, Greg, a big deal in Jokic's native land of Serbia.
And I love his creativity. There's an artistry and a freedom in how he plays the game.
Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
Yeah, exactly. Right from the start, Greg, they were looking to get out and run, sprinting to their opportunities.
Rondo and Caldwell-Pope in the backcourt. Mike Muscala out there with Hart. And it's Kuzma in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. First one falls for him. Clark, so many teams now looking to play with pace. When you think of the most fierce transition players that embrace that pace, who comes to mind?
Man, there are so many lethal operators in transition in the league. I mean, Victor Oladipo with my former team, the Indiana Pacers, really blossomed this past season. Kevin Durant, at his size, ball handling skills, agility, shooting ability. He's a nightmare coming at you in transition. Giannis Antetokounmpo, similar to KD without the jump shot currently. But I'm sure that's coming. Russell Westbrook, how could you not list him? Because he is downhill all the time with strength and ferocity. And then in terms of snipers, you look at Klay Thompson and Steph Curry. Those two guys know how to get to that three-point line in a hurry and hurt you.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Paul Millsap is an all-star forward whose dedication to the game is reflected in his year-to-year improvement. He said, "The drive to the gym is where I find my peace, getting my mind prepared. I come with the mindset of getting better. It's gotten me this far." Kevin?
He is a true professional. David, thank you. Thomas finds Millsap. Now Jokic from outside the arc. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
I am very impressed with the poise Jokic has shown tonight. He's been unflappable no matter what they've thrown at him.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Here's Hart, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Hart's got his first points of the night. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Rajon Rondo. And Isaiah Thomas always line up at point guard, Clark, but it's a far cry to call him a traditional point guard.
Yeah, I would say that would be the case, Kevin. I agree with you. I mean, he is more score-centric than pass-centric. And that's fine. In this day and age, a lot of point guards are that way. He's an excellent passer, but when he has the ball, he's first looking to score it. He passes off his scoring ability. That's not always the easiest approach to integrate into an offense, but I'd rather have him than not in most cases. Well, you know, you don't get to flourish like IT does without being very creative. Always finds angles to get a shot up, even when defended well. You do what you have to do at his size to finish a drive, and he's one of the best small guys in the league in finishing.
Both shots good from the stripe. And Isaiah Thomas, so great, Clark, at that floating shot over the help defender.
Well, at his size, you've got to have that in your bag. I mean, he just knows how to get that shot off and feel where it needs to be lifted from. Does the same thing with his passing out of traffic, and I think it's just his IQ and understanding. He's really one of the most exciting players in the league.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Rondo kicks to Muscala. Poke loose. There's the pass to Caldwell Pope. No good on the triple. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Millsap down low. He's covered by Muscala. Thomas passes to Millsap, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Millsap. The past month has been surreal. He's averaging 15 points a game, 10 rebounds, and almost 2.5 steals. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
Here's Hart. That one, no good. Good defense by Jokic. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Beasley finds Thomas. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Here's Jokic, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
And I think they're winning because of him. I mean, he's hitting a lot of his shots right now.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Knocks down the 3-ball. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points now this quarter. Enzo Thomas will bring it up for Denver. He kicks to Beasley. Pass to Jokic. 5 on the clock. From deep, Thomas. Denver keeping it alive, a new 24. Jokic passes to Millsap, and that one is good. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
Man, this thing is just going back and forth tonight.
Yeah, it's been a seesaw battle. Right now, I mean, as soon as one team grabs the lead, the other grabs it right back.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Very effective at spacing the floor. Kentavious Caldwell Pope has gone from an average outside shooter to a dangerous one.
Millsap looking it over. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Millsap's got 6.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Takes the 13-footer. Another miss by Caldwell Pope.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
From deep. And another 3 for the Lakers.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there. Yeah, he just threw that possession away. Hopefully he learns from that and doesn't make the same mistake again.
And some changes here for the Lakers. James checked in for Mike Muscala. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Rajon Rondo. The Nuggets also changing it up. Will Barton, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. And Murray's subbed in for Malik Beasley. And it's James missing. The Nuggets trail by 3. Outside Thomas. Stolen by Bullock. LeBron James on the wing. Buries the long-range jumper. 7 points in the game.
Man, it's so good to see LeBron James rise up with confidence from deep. That's a part of his game that he continues to improve on, and it's actually become quite efficient.
Here's Murray. That one off the back iron and out.
That's a good shot. Even though it couldn't find the bottom of the bucket, I like the shot quality.
Ingram wide open. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
The Nuggets trail by 9. Here's Thomas. 6 points for him. Murray left side. Thomas dishes to Murray. Clock at 6. Passes it to Jokic. Here's Barton. Millsap trying to get open. Barton, no luck. Lakers leading by 9. Ingram passes to Caldwell Pope. James kicks to Bullock. And here is Ingram. To the middle. Here's Caldwell Pope. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And let's check out stats for James. Since the All-Star break, he has been superb. 1st in assists, 7th in scoring, and he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here, leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. And he makes the first.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Los Angeles making a switch here. McGee's checked in. The Nuggets also changing it up. Plumlee comes in for Jokic. And Morris subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. And so he hits both. Arc fast break fundamentals, center the ball, run 2 wings on each side, have another guy set up from outside, last guy trailing. We don't see that much convention.
No, we don't, Kevin, and I'm chuckling because I know it grinds the gears of a lot of basketball purists, mine included. I really don't like to see guys fan out to the 3 when the layup is readily available. It's part and parcel of how it's played now, but I think there's a balance. I think you should still be running for layups, and use the three in transition maybe in a delayed fashion versus the primary break fashion.
You see a lot of turnovers, too. A lot of missed opportunities on the break these days.
Yeah, great point, Kevin. You're right. Guys trying to get that ball out to the three instead of taking the easy layup opportunity. Agree with you 100% there.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Bullock. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And it's Ingram missing. The Nuggets trail by 11. To the inside. The pass to Morris. And Plumlee kicks to Millsap. They need this one. LeBron with the block. And here's Bullock. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Ingram. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The know-how that Ingram has. I mean, well aware that the defense is going to hack him in these situations. He just stays the course.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70. So when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Well, it definitely was a disappointing part of his game this year. Not the numbers he was hoping for from the stripe.
And he makes the first. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. A 12-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one, and probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
And to lose it like they did, too. Wow, right at the end, man, makes it even tougher to take.
Here's James, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. LeBron's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, I like watching him get after it on the glass now, staying active, and usually that leads to good things.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And, Greg, what else is there to say about LeBron, one of the best to ever play the game?
I mean, he's been the face of the league for so long, and he's done a tremendous justice to that title. Has always played with so many expectations and really has met every single one of them. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see a guy like LeBron in the NBA, and he's truly been a generational talent.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. And the Lakers with possession here. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Caldwell Pope kicks to James. The Lakers rebound. Ingram. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Yeah, that was actually no defense at all there, Greg. I mean, layups don't come any easier than that. I mean, they're piling it on now.
The Lakers with the ball. Caldwell Pope with it. 12 points for him. James looking around. They get it back. Ingram passes to James. For three, Caldwell Pope. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Ingram against Barton. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Barton doesn't back up now. He really takes on challenges. Even when you rough up Barton, he's going to fight through contact and make it hard for you.
To the middle, and it's McGee with the jam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, Kevin, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Murray kicks to Barton. There's the triple, and it's Murray, that time on the assist by Barton. Murray's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Lakers leading by 15. Caldwell Pope dishes to Ingram. Down low, and the foul called on Paul Millsap. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Harris is checked in for the Nuggets. Ingram kicks to Bullock. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. 5 on the clock. LeBron, good. LeBron's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, he's building off that strong first quarter, Kevin. Rising up and hitting shots with confidence.
Morris finds Millsap. Barton outside. We've got 1:08 left here in the second. Launches a 3. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 17. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Morris.
And I tell you what, he's doing his best to contribute, but he's been out of sync, out of rhythm. Luckily, this team still is in front.
Inside, here's Plumlee, rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loop shots.
And that one falls for Ingram. Rajon Rondo is checked in for the Lakers. And a switcher also for Denver. Beasley's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And love how he's getting himself to the line this quarter. If he keeps it up, it'll end up creating some foul problems on the other side, and that can always help a team's cause.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and another miss by Denver.
Don't have to be in a hurry. They can hold for the last one.
That's exactly what they should do. I mean, you don't want to give the opponent another possession here. Make sure you get the last one.
Back to James. Uses the glass to finish the layup. LeBron's got 9 points in the quarter.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
Yeah, you know, continue to pour it on them. That's what they want to do right now. Doing their best to put this game out of reach and in the win column.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Lakers lead by 21. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Contavious, you guys came out with a lot of energy in the first half. What got you going?
Like you said, we came out with a lot of energy. We wanted to get easy basket on layups, knock down shots.
You got all that and more in that first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Diesel and the Jet. Welcome to the halftime show on 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
They're just pulling down rebounds at will. Their aggressiveness has been dynamite, flying in from all angles. With rebounding, you assume that everything is a miss, and obviously they've taken that to heart.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
That was very undisciplined half of basketball they just played. You can see it in all the points they gave up at the free throw line. Listen, I don't mind the aggressive attitude, but they took it too far with all the silly, crazy fouls.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's really been catching the defense off guard so far here in this game, racking up a bunch of trips to the line.
Yeah, and you know what? I like the fact that he's staying in aggressive attack mode. I mean, forcing the issue, making the defense foul.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Martin and Millsap at the small and power forward spots. Murray and Harris, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the pivot, manning the middle. Murray kicks to Jokic, shoots the three. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his third assist on the night.
You know, an area worthy of further development for Murray is keeping his teammates involved.
Here's James. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Murray outside. Back to Harris. Down low. Jokic, no good. Lakers leading by 20. Lets it go. Bullock, good.
Rondo, a master at setting up teammates.
The Nuggets shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Murray against Rondo. Jokic, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. James in the post. Millsap's there.
And really no better leader in the NBA than LeBron. The closest thing to a player coach we've had in a long time.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Out to the right wing. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Harris kicks to Murray. Back to Harris. Here's the three. Rebound the Lakers.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Kuzma. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 5th assist in this one. To the inside. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to Bullock. Millsap against James. Ingram kicks to Rondo. Just 5 to shoot. Passes it to Kuzma. He can't get that one to fall. Now Denver takes it the other way. Barton surveying the floor. And it's Jokic in the corner. From 15 feet away. And the rebound goes to Rajon Rondo. Lakers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. Murray right side. To stop the drought. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on LeBron James.
And with the playmaking in Denver's front court, point guard Jamal Murray is free to hunt his shot. Very comfortable playing off the ball.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And you look at Jamal Murray's assist numbers, he's more like a 2-guard.
Well, he's kind of a combo, 6'4", 6'5"-ish, but you can't have enough shooting, and he's got a quick trigger.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. Both good from the line that time.
And Murray has a full package. I mean, he's a deadly shooter and a surprisingly good penetrator, too. A terrific guard.
To the paint. Floats one. And it's good on the way in. Hart's got 7.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. You look at James. What a contribution.
He is on a major role today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Now a chance, guys, to examine the rebounding numbers over the past months for McGee.
In the last few months, the rebounding has sort of taken a bit of a dive for him, and a lot of factors could be the cause, but it's a trend that coach would probably like to see him reverse.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Tuesday, they'll head home and take on the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing.
Ingram against Barton. And Hart has it in the corner. Kicks to LeBron. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Denver. Right now, they've acquired the 2nd-best record in the conference. And checking out the Lakers, they're much further down in the standings right now.
And you know, for the Nuggets, they're well above the position they were expected to be in at this stage. Now the question becomes, can they keep it up in the playoffs?
And I can't see any reason why they can. I mean, they've got to be considered one of the favorites to lift the trophy for me. He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. LeBron's got 5 points in the quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Murray for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And the first one drops. And the Lakers making a change here. Muscala's checked in. And then for Denver, Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Barton. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Gary Harris. And he makes both free throws. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Thomas. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Thomas got 8.
That's a soft, sweet-looking J there. Thomas lets the ball roll nicely off his fingertips.
Millsaps against James. And they double up LeBron. 18 feet out. Kuzma can't get it to go. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Here's Murray. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Murray's got 4 this quarter.
You know, even though he's been on, they still are behind. I mean, there's only so much he can do.
Rondo kicks to Kuzma. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 7th assist in the game. The Nuggets shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Inside, and stolen by Kuzma. Rondo against Thomas. Left side Rondo, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Isaiah Thomas.
And Rondo really more creative than given credit. Just has that knack for making defenders have to foul.
Two shots.
And that one misses.
And when engaged, Rondo is special. A triple-double threat who does a little bit of everything for his squad.
So he can't get either to fall. The Nuggets shooting well. They're at 45%. Outside Thomas. Here's Jokic. And the 3 off target.
And you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
Muscala finds Rondo. To the inside. And James gets it to go on the assist by Rondo. Rondo's got his 8th assist in the game. Denver's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Denver calls timeout. You look at James, what a contribution.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. While we have the chance, we like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams in the NBA. The fourth spot held by the Lakers.
I mean, it's about the pace they played with here offensively. They don't look like they're showing any signs of slowing down.
Back to Thomas. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Rondo. Up top, Kuzma. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A chance here, Kevin, to see where the Nuggets sit statistically in the NBA right now.
And let's go back to their assists for a second. When you're sharing the ball like they have, I think it really builds chemistry and trust. This is a group that really plays for each other.
Free throw good, Kuzma. JaVale McGee's checked in for James. The Nuggets also changing it up. Plumlee comes in for Paul Millsap. And Morris subbed in for Torrey Craig. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here are the Nuggets now. Morris outside to end the run. And it's laid up and in by Thomas. Thomas got 10 points in the game.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Hart the pass to McGee. Now Kuzma. He's got 10. 6 on the shot clock. Rondo kicks to Kuzma. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. In the corner, it's Plumlee. Rebound by Muscala. Lakers have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. The wide open look here for Kuzma. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Kuzma's got 9 points now in just the second half. Denver's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. To the paint, here's Plumlee. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Kuzma passes to Hart. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Two.
The first one falls. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. He's perfect from the line this time. Denver shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Morris finds Thomas, takes the 13-footer, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Thomas got 6 in the quarter.
That's an area of the court where Isaiah Thomas will kill you. He's a very good mid-range shooter.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, the league has unveiled a 5-point plan to improve player-referee relations. Things became heated last season with a lot of star players ejected for arguing with officials. The emphasis on respect and clear standards of conduct on both sides can only help. Kevin?
Very good point, David. Completely agree. Thanks. Here's Jokic. Again, the Nuggets score.
So hard to force Jokic out of his rhythm. The 6'10 Slovenian, tremendous concentration.
And Nikola Jokic came late to the game. He actually grew up horse racing. Finally started playing organized hoops at the age of 16. You never know it, though one of the most skilled big men the league has to offer.
Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Beasley for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Muscala's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Hart. But he recovers it. Caldwell Pope outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Beasley. And the shot is long.
He must hit that shot. I mean, the defense, non-factor. Very surprising he missed it.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Inside, Hart. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Hart's got 10 points in just the second half. Hart's gotten 5 shots to fall in 8 attempts. Here's Thomas. And another miss by Denver. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing. Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Yes, you do. That pass on point on time. Thomas good at putting his teammates in the position to score.
And Los Angeles guys shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Here's Hart, covered by Morris. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And I think all the credit goes to the defense there, Kevin. Exceptional job getting the shooter to rush that layup.
The Lakers shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Shot clock reset for the Lakers. Thomas with the steal. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On the wing, Morris. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got 4 assists now tonight.
Gotta like the unselfishness there. I mean, Thomas knows it's his responsibility to keep this offense firing and moving.
12 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Caldwell Pope. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Caldwell Pope's got 17 now. And so it's Los Angeles, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. And Stevenson is out there with Wagner. And it's Chandler. Then there's Reggie Bullock. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Boston Celtics. And then on Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls.
And in that matchup with the Pistons, it's going to be a bit of a measuring stick for them. See just how they stack up with a team that most would feel has the edge. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Harris outside. Thomas gets a wide open look. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Harris. And so here's Denver. Here's Leiden. In the recent CBA, there have been a lot of provisions put in there for retired players. Health insurance, increase in pensions, Clark, reimbursement for tuition. What do you think of these changes?
Love them, Kevin. Absolutely love them. And again, credit to the league and to the Players Association for thinking outside the box, reaching back to benefit some of the former players that are actually in need of these benefits and deserving of it. Come on now. Those guys paved the way in many ways for what we see of the league now. And most players appreciate and recognize that. And for it to be tangibly recognized and rewarded is great to see. I love it.
Back to Stevenson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
I thought he had the space to shoot comfortably there, and disappointed that he missed it.
Thomas surveying the D. To the middle. Here's Plumlee. Nice D from Chandler.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Outside Thomas. Lets it go from 11. Chandler with the rebound. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Boy, he hit his teammate in the perfect spot. Led him easily to the bucket. That's what you call a room service assist.
Leiden kicks to Thomas. With social media providing instantaneous news, Clark, players have to really watch what they say now. I mean, before they hit the send button.
Yeah, you got to pause before you peck, and you got to pause before you post. That's one of the things I would tell.
Well said. Well said.
That's what I would tell guys when I was talking about this landscape that they're in. Heavily scrutinized, and to the NBA players' credit, they've done a great job with social media. They're very visible. They're very accessible. They're well connected to the community through their platforms. But you do have to exercise some caution in how you go about your social media profile.
Left side Chandler. And the layup's good off the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Terrific timing on that pass, placing it in a great spot, ideal spot where his teammate could score.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Vitally important. I mean, if you relax for a second, you're cooked. You're toast. They learned that lesson there.
Here's Leiden. And again, it's Denver. The Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Pass to Chandler. Clark, these days, less emphasis on divisional rivalries, more emphasis, it seems, on conference rivalries. You reading that the same way?
Yeah, I am, and I think part of it is because winning your division doesn't necessarily affect your playoff seeding the way it used to. And I think if we get rid of conferences, the rivalries could shift again. So I've already laid out my position on conferences. Let's stay East and West.
The fader. Here's Plumlee, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple. Look at Mason Plumlee. He's a throwback big in my mind. You're not going to see him stretch the floor. That's not what he does. He has a hard time from the free throw line, certainly, but his size, effort, activity, really valuable to this team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And talking about Plumlee, what he gives you often fails to show up on the stat sheet.
Well, you know, the thing I like about him is his hustle. He makes those extra possession plays, those activity plays. He's tough, doesn't need the ball to be effective. And the other thing he does better than most big guys in the league is run the floor.
Second free throw, no good. Lakers shooting it well here in the fourth quarter at 50%. Down low. Back to Bullock. The pass to Wagner. Lakers passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Shot from 12. Stevenson can't hit. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Leiden. Now here's Thomas. Denver needs to get off his shot. Leiden gets the bucket. Leiden's got 8 here in the quarter.
And you know what? It's important for big men to be able to shoot from deep in today's game. And shot selection important. Good shot selection there.
Bonga gets a very good look and converts. So it's Denver now. And here is Thomas. Takes the 13-footer. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Yeah, I like the quick release, Greg. He does a nice job getting it up quickly, especially when he's facing a bigger defender.
Stevenson passes to Bullock. Stolen. Here's Craig. He's guarded by Bullock. You look at player contracts today, Clark, a little different from the one after you signed your rookie year. What, 4 years and $1 million? Do I have that right?
Yeah, you got the numbers right, Kevin. And, you know, I look at that as all relative. How about the guys who played way before me?
Right.
And they were traveling on trains to games and were working jobs during the summer. I mean, it's all a function of the revenue generation of the league, which has grown exponentially. Since I played, we were part of the group that actually saw the first salary cap instituted in the early 80s. So growth is part of what we see now in player salaries, and I'm all for the guys to get what they deserve from that standpoint.
Passes it to Craig. Looks for Thomas, gets it to him. He can't hit that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Inside, here's Bullock. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Got a piece of it. Thomas kicks to Craig. Thomas with the ball. Pass to Plumlee. Here's Leiden. 4 on the shot clock. Releases. And again, Denver no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. And it's Stevenson missing.
And, you know, even though they're up, he's been off his game this quarter, having trouble finding the basket.
Muscala, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Josh Hart comes in for Reggie Bullock. The pass to Thomas. Clark, when you were playing to complement your inside game, you had that wonderful mid-range jumper, but more and more, players are going away from it.
I think it's all driven by analytics, Kevin. I mean, everything is about the three-point shot, efficiency of your possessions, go for three when you can or get it to the rim. And that makes sense from a mathematical standpoint. From a game standpoint, though, if a quality shot is a mid-range shot for a good shooter, I think you should take them all the time. I mean, that would just be my posture. So I differ with the analytics. I understand what they say. But if I was coaching, guys get a good mid-range jumper from a quality shooter, we're shooting it every time.
The Lakers making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
You know, you've got to have mad respect for Isaiah. I mean, his NBA journey has been remarkable, really, from the very last pick in the 2011 draft. That's a huge rise.
Here's Craig. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And good that time. LA's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Over to the wing. Here's Craig. Rebound the Lakers. Chandler's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Hart. He's guarded by Thomas. Now Chandler. Here's Hart. Chandler, the pass to Hart. Chandler right side. Just 5 to shoot. Trying to get something going. Rebound by the Nuggets. Out to the right wing. Here's Craig. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Thomas finds Hernan Gomez. Puts one up from 19. Again, the Nuggets score.
Thomas so good at creating space for himself off the screen. I mean, that's high basketball IQ on display there.
Pass to Hart. And oh, here we go with Thomas. Nobody back. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, that's a skill Thomas has mastered. Driving the lane, drawing the foul, using his body to get defenders to foul him and get himself to the line. And when he gets to the line, he doesn't miss many.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Isaiah Thomas. We know Clark fans want to see star players. That's been a hot topic around the league. The league has added rules, in fact, that now prohibit resting guys on certain nights.
Yeah, I think that's important, that players have a real understanding of their responsibility. I understand trying to balance the rest versus the wear and tear of a course of. That's another reason I propose a shorter season. I don't think you'd end up with this kind of controversy or debate. But I thought the league was right in requiring, I mean, your responsibility is to play all the games you're available to play in, unless you're injured. And I think it's important that guys take that responsibility seriously. And it's a responsibility they have to themselves, to the team, the organization, and the fans.
Rondo against Murray. Rondo kicks to Bullock. It's Ingram on the wing. 5 to shoot to end the drought. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow.
Can't get more open than that. No idea how he mistimed that mid-range shot. Maybe he was too open.
Ingram passes to Kuzma. Right side, Rondo. To the inside, James. Good work defensively by Millsap. The Nuggets trail by 20
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year. And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for LeBron.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Ingram against Thomas, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for two.
Two shots.
That free throw good from Isaiah Thomas. So both teams making some changes here. And both free throws good for Thomas. And the Lakers have possession. It's an 18-point lead. Caldwell Pope outside. He kicks to Ingram. It's Chandler high post. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, and Chandler, a difference maker defensively. The shot blocking, the controlling of the lane. He also gobbles up those rebounds.
Two.
And that one falls for Chandler. Chandler hits them both. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Morris kicks to Craig. Passes to Plumlee. 12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Yep, that one goes. Here's James. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with your team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend, we have to play for one another, and we have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team, and if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.